It begins with a quiet hum, not the roar of an engine, not the rattle of pistons, but something softer, almost like the sound of a distant storm, waiting to break. You're standing in your driveway. The air smells faintly of rain. In your hand, a cable, thick, coiled, and heavy with promise. You lift it, and with a click, it locks into place. And just like that, the invisible begins. We think of charging as something simple. Plug in, wait, drive. But what's really happening in that moment is a story that stretches from the power plant to the pavement beneath your tires. A story of electrons, tiny, restless travelers leaving their home in the grid, racing through copper veins and pouring into a battery no bigger than a mattress. Inside that battery, there's no magic, only chemistry. Lithium ions slip between layers of graphite like guests finding their seats in a theater. They wait there, patient, until you call on them. And when you do, the quiet hum becomes motion. You press the accelerator, not a gas pedal anymore, but a request. Instantly, the battery releases its stored energy, sending it through an inverter that transforms it from the language of storage, direct current, into the language of motion, alternating current. That current feeds the motor, and here's where the poetry of physics takes over. In a space no bigger than a watermelon, magnets and coils of wire begin a dance. The current creates a magnetic field, the field pushes against the magnets, and the motor spins. No explosions, no exhaust. Just the silent conversion of electricity into turning wheels. It's strange, isn't it? For over a century, we've been taught that movement comes from fire, from burning something. Now it comes from silence. But the story doesn't end under the hood, because every time you drive an electric car, you're part of a much bigger experiment, one that stretches across cities, countries, and continents. Experts will tell you, the way we charge matters. Plug in at night, and you might be drawing from wind farms spinning in the dark. Charge at midday, and you could be sipping sunlight from solar panels miles away. The source of your car's heartbeat changes with the hour, the weather, the season. And here's the twist most people don't expect. Sometimes your car can give back. In the future that's already arriving in small pockets of the world, electric cars will feed electricity back into the grid when demand spikes, turning driveways into tiny power stations. It's a reversal of the story. The traveler becomes the host. Still, there's a human side to all of this that no diagram can capture. The first time you drive an electric car, you notice the absence. No gear shifts, no engine growl, no vibration under your feet. Just the road and the wind and the faint whir of tires on asphalt. It feels cleaner. Not just for the air, but for the mind. And yet, the electricity that moves you isn't always clean. In some places, it's still born from coal, from gas, from the same old fires. The truth is, an electric car is only as green as the grid that feeds it. That's the uncomfortable part of the story, the part that reminds us that technology alone doesn't save us. Choices do. So the next time you plug in, maybe you'll think about the journey your electrons take, from a turbine spinning in the wind, or a panel catching the sun, or, yes, a smokestack in the distance. You'll think about how they rush into your battery, wait in the dark, and then, at your command, leap into motion. And maybe you'll realize that what you're holding in your hands isn't just a cable. It's a thread, one that connects you to a vast, invisible network of machines, people, and places. A thread that, if we choose, could lead us towards something quieter, cleaner, and more human. Because in the end, an electric car isn't just about how it moves, it's about what it moves us toward.